Hey everyone, I'm by a tree right in my neighborhood here, and it looks like just any other tree, right? No big deal. But if we look close, trees sometimes give us a little hint as to what they are. And so here you can see that there's a fruit growing on it. Now, if we were here just a few months ago in Shvat, so this tree would have drawn a lot of attention because it would be covered in these big white or pink flowers all over it. And you see these trees all over the place then. That's of course the time of Tu B'Shvat, and this is the Shkedia Porachat, right? So that's when it's in bloom, and everyone notices it because it's the first one that's in bloom when everything else looks like it's still kind of dead from winter. So I took off one of these little fruits from a branch that had already died. And now, while it's the first one to bloom, it actually takes quite a while until the fruit itself grows and is actually ready. And that's because it really puts a lot of work into every one of these fruits. It actually has not one layer on it, but a triple layer. Each fruit has a triple layer to it. Okay, so we're going to use so we're looking at the Tanakh, so we'll use an old school hammer for this one. And that's this guy over here. Okay, the crush did a little too much, but that's okay. Okay, inside is the fruit itself. You can see here's the shell, the hard shell, and the soft shell on top of it. The green shell is the soft one, the white one is the hard one. And then each fruit itself, this one's already a little rotten, but each fruit itself has, like you've seen in the supermarket, the brown kind of klipa on it as well. Okay, and that's just an additional layer of protection for its fruit. And so it really invests a lot in each one of its fruits. And so on the one hand, when we're talking about Korach and Aaron's staff growing and blossoming and having almonds, right? So when you look at it, the almond is the first one. It has this big, nice showing at the beginning, and it shows that it's the winner. It's the first one to bloom. But what you don't often realize, that's when it draws your attention. What you don't realize is how much effort and shkida, how much actually goes into actually bringing out the fruits. It's not just the big, beautiful showing at the beginning, but it's the actual fruits of the labor of leaders that makes a person a leader. That's really what it is. And so Korach can make a really big show at the beginning. And we often, even today, we often get dragged into these kind of things where today is really easy because today we actually have elected officials. And while they all put on a big show at the beginning and make all different kinds of promises, all you have to do is look, what has this guy ever done in the past? What has he done with the last promises he's made? And then base the decision on that. But very often we just go with whatever the promises are right now and the big show that goes on. But certainly even back then as well, and throughout history, leadership is something that even if it looks like a big show at the beginning, it's really all about the efforts that go in over time to make the reality, to bring about those fruits for the nation. And it's true as a nation, it's true as individuals as well, because we're all leaders of our own life. It's very easy at the beginning. We make big promises to ourselves. We have these big goals, but we have to try to follow through. If we really want those fruits to grow, then we really have to put in the efforts on a day-to-day basis, and B'ezrat Hashem, then we'll have quality fruits for life.